Hi there, everyone. Here we are. I made it. Day 14 of the 30 Days of Horror Challenge. Today's question: favorite indie horror movie? Yeah, alright. Well, I kind of been looking forward to this one. Had a pick earlier, but decided to not go with it. Just show that real quick. Briefly, it is The Last Winter, starring Ron Perlman and James LaGrosse. It is a film by Larry Fessenden. Those of you familiar with the movie Wendigo, he was the director and writer of that. Anyways, one of the reasons I wanted to show this, it says the scariest movie of the year. It's a little blurb on the cover. Yeah, it's not. It is really super creepy, I will say that, and there were some freaky parts in it. But as far as the scariest movie of the year, no, I can't. Here's the reason that I decided to show that, even though it's not my pick, and to say that blurb on there, because the movie that I did pick has a blurb that is completely and 100% accurate to the movie. Here it is, the movie Subject 2. The blurb that it says in the top there, but of course the coloring and everything that they used, it doesn't really come up on camera too good. It says, a slick take on the Frankenstein concept. Wow. Okay, I have to say that is by far the most accurate blurb I have ever read on the cover of any movie. It is. This movie, Subject 2, is about a man named Adam. He's a medical student that has a few issues. We won't go into what those issues are because you really need to watch the movie in order to understand the story better and why he's doing the things that he's doing and is volunteering for what he has volunteered for. This is not an overtly scary movie, okay? There's no jumps, there's no frightening things or anything like that. As with Frankenstein, it's more of a haunting tale, okay? Something that sticks with you. Something that delves deep into the human condition and the idea between maker and creation, God and man. It's like I said, it's just a haunting tale. It has some violent elements, a bit of blood, not much, but it really doesn't need it. Watched this last night with my 14-year-old son, and here's a kid that literally has to have action, gore, all kinds of stuff. And I put this in and he couldn't watch it. At the end of the movie, he turned to me and he said, "Dad, I really like that. That was a really good movie." And it is. Anyways, it deals, once again, like I said, with Adam. This is Adam right here. He is a medical student that having problems. He gets a phone call and a job offer from a doctor named Dr. Franklin Vick. Yes, perfect take on Dr. Victor Frankenstein. Anyways, his reasoning for hiring him is pretty much unknown. The doctor just tells him, "Hey, I like your stuff, I like the way you think, and I like your denouncement of modern day medicine and the direction that it has taken. I want to offer you a job. Will you please meet me at such and such a place at such and such a time?" He goes there, a car comes, picks him up, which that's the point that reminded me of Dracula, where Jonathan Harker has to go to a location and then a coach comes, picks him up, and takes him to Dracula's castle. A very similar type of setup and situation, except that it's a Jeep with a driver, and it's not Dracula, but another driver, who takes Adam to a location, drops him off from there, and then tells him he has to walk for a certain amount of time and everything to meet Dr. Vick. They all know who Dr. Vick is, but no one's ever seen him. Okay? Anyways, Adam goes and puts on the snowshoes and ends up trudging through all the thick snow and heavy snow up to this isolated cabin in the Rocky Mountains, where he meets Dr. Franklin Vick, who is conducting very controversial and seemingly impossible research. The research that he is doing is resurrection, not reanimation like you would a zombie, but resurrection, of bringing back someone from the dead back to life. He entices Adam with his work, and Adam ends up agreeing to becoming his assistant. I mean, that's what he was told. You will be my assistant to do this. Well, Adam gets so intrigued that he thinks about it and he agrees. He says, yes, I will. I'll do this. Well, the experiment immediately begins. Immediately. Dr. Vic turns his assistant actually into his subject. What does he do? He murders Adam. And then he brings Adam back. He questions him, wants to know what is going on, how he's feeling, the experiences. Adam has all the memories of being murdered, has all, everything of even being resurrected, of even being around for that time while he was dead. He could hear things. Well, there's a problem, okay? There's a problem with Adam. Now, he is now further enticed into this research and into this experiment that he agrees with it even further. So he allows the doctor to do what he has to do, which is murder him again, in a different manner though. Each time it's different. So he kills Adam again, and then does everything to correct what was wrong with him. This cycle just keeps happening, because each time he comes back, he's better, but he's also worse. There's something wrong. And the only way the doctor sees fit to correct these wrongs is to kill the subject, perform surgeries and things upon him, and then resurrect him and hope that everything works. As time goes on, things just go bad for both doctor and subject 2, Adam, of which he keeps calling him because he's trying to disassociate anything from him. So no emotions come into play, which they end up doing. It's, like I said, it's a haunting tale. It is not for everyone, just like Frankenstein wasn't for everyone. But it is a very interesting concept and take in how they've actually gone about rejuvenating and reviving this tale. It's, like I said, even my 14-year-old liked it. I loved it. I thought it was wonderful. Filmed with one camera up in the Rocky Mountains with just some friends, some alcohol they had. This is what they talk about in the featurette, that's in behind the scenes featurette. And a buddy's cabin up there. Took a weekend and shot this movie. Did a wonderful job. A very good job. It's very well written. Very nice tale, and I am so happy to have it in my collection. Like I said, I think that you should just check it out. Look into it. It was very neat, and like I said, a very haunting tale. It's not going to be for everyone. I understand that, and I respect you and respect your opinions, everyone, from those that like it to those that don't. I happen to really enjoy it. So, there's my pick for day 14, my favorite indie horror movie, Subject 2. Well, everyone, that's it, and until tomorrow, I shall catch you later, and hope everyone is doing well. See ya.